And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Factorio and working on our extreme production map. Finally, we have red circuits backed up completely. It's glorious. I added another smelting stack for iron. Just the sheer amount of iron that our setup from the last episode took up. As you can see, I brought down coal from up here, and we're going strong. And just the sheer amount of iron that these gun turrets are consuming, yeah, I needed to really push a lot of iron down the road. So I added this stack. One line goes to augment this balancer, and the other line actually goes all the way to the end and merges in right over here. So to make sure that this is completely maxed out, because we don't have any blue belts coming in just yet. But soon, hopefully we'll go to blue and then green and then maybe even jump into purple as we really max out our extreme production map here. So we are going to work on batteries this time around, and as such we need a little bit of space in here. So I think this will work. I'm going to have a lot of battery production, and it might not be wise, but we're going to try it out anyway. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So of course batteries require sulfuric acid, 20 sulfuric acid to be exact. And I, down here, have a little sulfuric acid barreling system, which will hopefully soon be a part of a logistics network, a really good logistics network. So I can connect those two up, okay, connect those two, and then these two. And that's a very efficient way of moving sulfuric acid. Put this way down here. And this is going to be the sulfuric acid unbarreling process. So where would that barrel be? Empty sulfuric acid barrel. Bingo. And for now, we got to use steel chests. Soon though, we will be using logistics systems. So there we go. I'm going to grab all of those sulfuric acid barrels, and we're going to put them all right in here. Now these require, I was looking at the math on this, right? These require 1 iron and 1 copper every 5 seconds. And we have 10 of these on the side. So that's essentially 1 every, what, 2.5 seconds? So 1 every 2.5 seconds times, let's see, that's roughly 1 a second, because we have 20 of these. So that is 1 every 5, and then I have 5, 10, 15, 20. So that's 4 sets of these. So instead of 1 a second, it's essentially 4 per second. So I need 4 iron and 4 copper per second to come through here. And I'm looking at the belts, and the belts, 26.67 items per second. Let's round that down to 26. That's for both sides. So if we were to share the sides, that would be 13 items per second on each side. Now, is that going to be enough? I am not sure. We have to make sure that they're full. Like I said, it's roughly what, 4 of each per second. 4 iron and 4 copper per second I'm going to need coming down here. And this is able to do 13 of each side per second. So I might be able to get away with this. I can't be too sure though. So we're going to split this here, and we're going to have this input go down one side and down the other. And then this side's going to go this way, this side's going to go this way. And then you're going to have iron and copper going in. And then the output from these, we're going to have this go all the way around. I don't need that many, I just need one. Okay, and then I want to want a buffer chest in here somewhere with something like that. So now it's just a matter of connecting this with power. I want to first pressurize these pipes, see how much sulfuric acid we use just to prime this. Prime it and fill up each system. Okay, so we used 13 barrels just to get the system up and running. But I'm actually able to make sulfuric acid extremely fast. I did supplement the sulfur delivery, so we're able to make sulfur pretty much as fast as we're barreling it. So I'm not too concerned with that. So there's my 13 barrels without even batting an eye. We've got it done. All right, so the next step is the inserters and the delivery of materials. I'm going to pick up, let's see, we need iron and copper. I think probably be able to get away with doing copper first, right in here. And then iron. Copper's going to go down there. I'm going to need a gap. Iron can come in here. Looking forward to getting better underground belt delivery systems. Yes, that was a waste, but in the end, I use the exact same number to come down through here. So it really doesn't matter. We need to bring this copper down a little ways because we need both of these lanes to come at least down to here now. Yes, this uses a little bit of copper, but not nearly as much, I don't think, as we're going to use here. Look at that, I just about got them exactly synced up. Let's see what happens when they come through here. Yeah, look at that. Synced right up. Okay, so now we need inserters. So first, let's bring the input inserter in here. Oh. Come on. There we go. Now we need the output, and I'm going to actually output on the outside. Why? Long-handed drop. Oh, it does work. Okay. Long-handed drop. So we're going to have these two. These two. Wait, what did I do wrong? That's an... There we go. That was a little derp there. Okay, so it's weird that was off. Okay, I think I got it right. So these are off. Output, output, and output. These should all, even though they didn't look like they were placed, all override. Oh, wrong one. So those are all should place just fine. And now it's go time. So let's build us some sweet substations. There we go. What are we waiting for? Oh no, we got it done. So now they're going to be coming in on both sides of the belt, and it's, you know, not even close to maxing this out. So yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good. I could even double this, but as we'll be able to do up to Mark IV chemical plants. So I just wanted to make sure we started getting some batteries. So let's go and put these onto the bus. So right here is the location that we're gonna drop these off to, and let's get up here. Get like that. So batteries will be on this one, and this again is plastic. These are blues. We don't really have any blues on the system yet. I think I have researched them. Yes, I have researched the high-tech science pack. But again, that takes modules, which we're not even close. Not even close to getting modules yet. We got a good number. That's a good number. That's a healthy number of batteries coming in right there. I like it. Just as long as we keep with the sulfuric acid. You know, once this runs out, the whole system shuts down and makes for a very difficult organization. Hopefully with bots right around the corner, we'll be able to manage this process a little bit easier. Where did I just use my last? Oh, blind as a bat. All right. Well, we have batteries, which is good because, you know, the lasers that I want to research, laser turrets, actually uses batteries. So yeah, it's nice that we have that option. I also need to get some of this stuff auto-crafted. Medium electrical, big electric pole, all this stuff needs to get auto-crafted for when we finally build our our nuclear reactor system. So, not sure. We might be able to sneak in. Yeah, we might be able to sneak in electric lights right in here. So this has to be like that stupid iron stick that nothing else uses. Okay, so this is the lamp. Uses the iron plate, iron stick. And I'm going to put these, I'm going to start using passive provider chests. Oh, glorious. So I put limits on them rather than using circuits. I know a lot of people, especially, you know, the people that I play with on the multiplayer series, they love using wires to put a limit on the chest. And it's like, you can already put a limit on the chest. I don't know why that's a thing, but hey, you know, whatever. Okay, so iron sticks. This should allow us to build lights pretty much anywhere we want. So let's get that going. Not going to worry about this. This just means this kind of looks like a dude with a beard or something. when it flashes, it looks like there's like something with a beard, or I don't know. But anyway, that's just telling you that there's no logistics coverage for that chest. Saying, hey, you know, what gives? But yeah, the other ones we need copper for. These down here, copper cable and circuits. So I'm not going to worry about those. I don't know if we have a place for copper and circuits. Okay, so now that we have batteries, we can look at getting these things ready to go. So we have electric engines coming in here. And then we have, let's see. So electric engines coming in. We could put batteries on this. And then we need circuits and steel. Well, those are easy. There's steel. And there's circuits. And I am probably going to need some more underground belt. Way down there. Okay, so there's circuits and steel ready to go. And now I just need batteries, which I'm probably going to need a little bit of belt for that, because that's a lot of belt that we don't have laid down just yet. Covering the ground here. But getting it down here a ways will put it right on the bus. Okay, so right down here, right along this side, right there is where we need it. So there's a belt, there's that, that's there. That's bricks, so we don't have bricks anywhere else on the bus. So those two. So there's two there. We should have, oh yeah, plastic. Plastic is right here. So I just like, when I pull off the bus, I like to not do that loop around thing that occasionally people do on their buses to because if I had to come on down here with it, I would have to loop it up and in, and I really don't like doing that. We will need plastic down here a ways. We will eventually need it because it's used in the module process. So we need to be ready for that. Okay, lots of batteries ready to go. Let's get engines running. Let's make sure we have lots of lubricant. I'm going to grab all of that and come down here. We might actually, well, we're doing not too bad for lubricant. We could use a little bit more, but we are out of heavy oil. I might actually want a little bit of heavy oil production. There is a recipe for heavy oil right in here. Heavy oil, 2 coal, 15 water makes 12 heavy oil. That is definitely something I want to try to get into. So we're gonna build 10 chemical plants for this. So let's get these electric engines running. Make sure those are all good, because I want to get these built. I want to get this chest up here full, ready to go. All right, now let's get batteries running. That is going to be a lot of batteries coming out of the system right there. Luckily, we're putting them in pretty fast. We already have over 1,000 in there. Actually, 2,000. Look at that. It's not bad. So there we go. Who knows how fast we're going to actually use them. This is a 20-second craft. So, and it uses what, 2 batteries? Yeah. So this is basically a battery a second. Basically up here is a battery a second. And we're actually making 4 batteries a second. So we will have a net gain of batteries. Yeah, we are. 4 batteries a second. And why is this not running? It's out of sulfuric acid. I could have predicted that little problem. That was a lot of... That was, what, that was 200 barrels with 250 sulfuric acid each. That's a lot of sulfuric acid. Holy cow. I mean, every 4 barrels is 1,000. And that's 200, so that is 50. Is that 50,000 sulfuric acid? That doesn't sound right. Every 4 barrels is 1,000 sulfuric acid. 200 barrels. Well, 100 barrels is divided by 4, and it's 25. Yeah, 50. It has to be 50. 99, 100. I'm going to grab those 100, and we're going to come down here and toss them in there and just hope that this process continues. Because that's, oh, that is a ton of sulfuric acid. So yeah, I think we're going to come down here now that those are built and try our best to do a system for supplementing our heavy oil. Do we have the room? I'm gonna break off right here. I don't know how far we're gonna need. These also need water, but I want to line these up like here. So these chemical plants are actually this heavy oil recipe. Okay, so I don't need anything beyond there. Now let's connect up every other one of these. Oh, I should have. Oh, I hate when I make a mistake like that. So I want to connect this like that. That way, when I wrap these around like this, I can pull right off of that and push into here. Alright, so I actually want to regulate this. I don't want to do this just for funsies. So we're going to regulate this quite a bit. And we're going to want a little bit of water in here. Because I know we're going to be using a ton of lubricant. We're going to be using such a massive metric ton of lubricant that I want plenty of capacity. So we're going to take this, connect it into there, and this, I'm going to copy and paste this first. So if heavy oil is less than, let's say 5,000. So this will run if this heavy oil is less than 5,000, and this will run if heavy oil is greater than 20,000. So it should keep this at about 5,000 once these two things are full over here. Once these are full, we're good to go. So now we just need a little bit. I can actually walk with that. Now we need a little power. So I'm going to put this here. And let's just connect that up. And it's just 2. And we have 10 of these, so we're doing 120 oil every, what is that, 2.5 seconds. 120 oil every 2.5 seconds. And we're able to actually pull 60 oil every 10 seconds. No, 1 second. 120 oil every 2.5 seconds. Which, 120 divided by 2.5, 60, like 50 seconds? Or no, 50 per second. And we're processing 60 per second. So, I mean, we could add a little bit here and there. But I need to beef up this coal line here. You know, I need to upgrade this line because it's still using the old and busted yellow system. So I think these are even old. Yeah, I think these are old. Yeah, old mining drills. And I've got some Mark IIs that we can bust out. Let's get those up and running. And get these upgraded as well. And I'll finish upgrading this stuff in between episodes. So that'll do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.